Good evening, you're watching News Mongolia on MNB World. I'm your host, ULAANBAATAR. And for our top stories, total number of COVID-19 cases in Mongolia surpasses 100,000. Scientists say that it is possible to curb the infection without strict lockdown. Mongolia's national consumer inflation reached 6.2% in May. And for other news, stay tuned. The Ministry of Health reported that 2,230 new COVID-19 cases were confirmed nationwide in the past 24 hours and 10 more people have died.
As of today, 2,230 new cases were confirmed nationwide. Within the past 24 hours, 622 patients who were being treated at hospitals and 569 patients who were being treated at home have recovered. Unfortunately, 10 people between the ages of 37 and 83 died due to COVID-19 complications. Out of the new cases, 9 are hospital-acquired cases and 1 is imported. Out of the 2,203 domestic cases, 1,179 were confirmed in ULAANBAATAR and the remaining 1,024 were confirmed in the provinces. Among the 12,479 COVID-19 patients being treated at hospitals nationwide, 8,070 patients are showing mild symptoms of illness and 207 are in critical condition. Additionally, 21,745 patients are being treated at home. Yesterday, over 1,000 people received COVID-19 vaccines nationwide. As of June 22, 89.5% of the target citizens, including those over the age of 16, have received at least one COVID-19 vaccine dose, and 79.4% of the target citizens have received the second dose of a vaccine. Among the total population, 59.2% have received at least one dose of a vaccine, and 52.5% have received 2 doses of a vaccine. As of now, 1,146 pregnant women, 919 lactating mothers, and 13,733 teenagers aged 16 or 17 have been vaccinated so far. Health officials encourage the target citizens for immunizations, get vaccinated, and strictly follow the precautionary measures as high numbers of COVID-19 cases have constantly been confirmed nationwide.
It is possible to control the infection without a strict lockdown. To do this, citizens need to try to limit their movements for a week, say medical scientists.
This is about the movement in the capital city. According to Dr. ULAANBAATAR, the number of infections is increasing due to the fact that people did not restrict their movements during the pandemic. The laboratory of the University of Medical Sciences tests an average of 400 to 500 people a day. About 20% of respondents are infected. Scientists say this is a very serious indicator.
The virus has become out of control. Previously, cluster outbreaks occurred in Mongolia, but now Mongolia as a whole has become the epicenter. I see it this way, that if everyone gives it their best, we can curb the virus. From June 20th to July 1st, if everyone is less active, for example, don't go out into crowded places when it's not absolutely necessary, and don't meet with other people. Only 10 days, I want everyone to understand that. The thing is, you need to see it as anyone can be infected.
Countries around the world are adhering to the 15-minute principle to prevent infection. In other words, you only need to spend a maximum of 15 minutes meeting with someone. But this principle is not followed in Mongolia. There is a widespread perception that coronavirus infection is a curable disease.
If we take 100% of the measures to prevent the disease, the vaccine accounts for only about 70% of it. That means 30% depends on the people themselves. The Ministry of Health strongly advises people not to go to crowded places. When young people think that they can get sick on their own, they should realize that there are a lot of older people around them. As a result, many children and elderly are being infected and their lives are in danger.
Even if you get 2 doses of the vaccine, you can still get the infection. You're not the only one who might get infected. You may infect others 3 to 5 days after your infection, and it's really dangerous.
Scientists are urging to overcome the pandemic on our own without imposing a strict lockdown.
Now let's take a look at Mongolia's current affairs.
Mongolia's national consumer inflation reached 6.2% in May, up by 0.7% in month-on-month, according to the country's National Statistics Office and the Mongol Bank. Inflation was 5.6% in April. The increase was affected by the increased price of consumer goods such as imported alcoholic beverages and tobacco, 2.4% year-over-year, medicine up by 4.5% year-over-year, and 5% price increase in housing, water, electricity, gas, and fuels. The prices of imported goods and services increased by 14.3% year-over-year in the first 5 months, mainly due to border restrictions from China because of the COVID-19 pandemic. ULAANBAATAR, an artist of Mongolian Grand Theatre of National Arts, won first place in the ethnic dance category at the 70th Busan International Dance Festival, which was held under the auspices of the Korean Ministry of Culture, Sports and Tourism. He also won second place in ethnic dance at the 3rd Korea Dance Grand Prix and came in first in the video contest, winning 3 awards overall at the festival in Busan. The Busan International Dance Festival, one of the largest dance festivals in South Korea, was launched in 2005 and has been held annually ever since. In 2018, ULAANBAATAR won second place on the Mongolian television program Perfect Dance, produced by UBS TV. His win on Perfect Dance earned him entry into Korean National University of Arts, which he has since graduated from. In July 2019, he won first place in solo folk dance at the 16th Seoul International Dance Competition.
Now let's take a look at the currency exchange rates provided by Mongol Bank. Now let's take a look at the weather forecast of world's major cities. Well, that's all for today, and thank you for staying with us. We'll see you tomorrow with more news and updates. Have a nice evening. Goodbye.